January 1st, 2026. New year, new financial goals, new you. But wait, haven't you been here before? You said the same last year and the years before that. The harsh reality? In 1 year, 12 months, 52 weeks, 365 days, for the vast majority of people, nothing will change financially. You'll be exactly where you've always been, or worse, moving backward. 3 years ago, I discovered something that completely transformed my financial life. The key to getting rich isn't about extreme measures like waking up at 4 a.m. or taking daily ice baths. It's actually about forming micro habits, tiny financial behaviors you follow consistently that compound over time. While 92% of people will abandon their financial goals this year, you don't have to be one of them. The secret lies not in grand gestures, but in small, consistent actions that create massive results over time. If you want to transform your finances in 2026, don't click away, because in this video, I'm sharing the exact 17 micro habits that help me build wealth and how you can apply them starting today. The truth most financial gurus won't tell you is that your actions won't change unless your approach does. You'll keep doing what you've always done with money and expect different results, which, according to Einstein, is the definition of madness. The saddest part? By February, most people watching this will have already given up on their financial goals. But you're different. To avoid becoming part of this statistic, you'll need to redefine how you approach money. You'll have to do something with your finances this year that you've never done before. Let's start with the first major mindset shift. Most people set financial goals the wrong way, which is why the odds are stacked against them from the beginning. Annual financial targets are ineffective for two key reasons. First, a 12-month timeline is too long for maintaining financial motivation. Second, it creates zero urgency. You could theoretically wait until December to start saving or investing. Here's the better approach I discovered. Break down your big financial goals into quarterly targets. All major companies have annual plans that set direction, but they measure performance quarterly. This allows them to track progress regularly and course correct when things go off track. Your annual financial goal is just the compass, but your quarterly targets are the map moving you in the right direction. And remember this crucial distinction. Make your financial goals action-based, not results-based. If my goal was get to $100,000 in investments by year end, that would actually be ineffective because market performance isn't in my control. A more powerful goal would be action-based. I will automatically invest $750 every 2 weeks without fail, or I will review my budget weekly and find 3 expenses to cut each month. Stay with me, because next I'm going to share the first 5 micro habits that completely transform my relationship with money, including one that Warren Buffett swears by that takes just 5 minutes to implement. But before I dive in, let me ask, have you already set financial goals for this year? Drop a comment below letting me know what they are. I personally read every comment and might feature yours in my next video. Now, let's get into the first set of transformative financial micro habits that will help you build wealth this year, regardless of your current income or financial situation. Micro habit number 1. Create more than you consume. According to research on the daily habits of wealthy individuals, 67% of rich people watch TV for 1 hour or less each day, compared to 77% of people struggling financially who watch TV for more than an hour daily. Instead of constant consumption, wealthy people focus on creation. When you create, you develop knowledge, skills, and experience that can generate income. Start small, just 15 minutes daily doing something productive, writing content, learning to code, or working on a side business idea. To ensure you're on track, regularly audit your creation time versus consumption time. Your goal should be creating more than consuming. Micro habit number 2, create distance from the wrong people. You've probably heard you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and financial success is no exception. If you're surrounded by people who constantly complain about money or talk about how impossible it is to get ahead financially, you'll absorb that thinking. You can tell how financially successful someone will become by the type of money problems they discuss. Find people whose financial concerns are about how to build more wealth, how to invest better, or how to overcome financial challenges. If finding these people in person is difficult, turn to books, podcasts, and YouTube channels focused on wealth building. The internet makes it easier than ever to shift your financial circle. Micro habit number 3, create an I can do this file. I record almost every financial win, no matter how small. Whenever I reach a money milestone, I write it down. When I'm paralyzed by fear about a financial decision or starting something new, I document the process. I keep these entries in a digital file labeled, I can do this. It's my financial motivation toolkit that reminds me what I'm capable of. Life has inevitable financial ups and downs, and on the down days, revisiting this file helps put things in perspective and motivates me to reach new financial heights. Micro habit number 4, practice financial gratitude. I used to think gratitude journaling was cheesy until I discovered its impact on my financial mindset. Every evening at 8 p.m., I get a notification from my app, and I write down what I'm grateful for financially. Even small wins like staying under budget on groceries or finding an unexpected discount. Your mind attracts what you focus on. When you actively look for financial positives, you start noticing more opportunities. Instead of fixating on financial setbacks, train yourself to notice what's going right with your money. Set a 5-minute evening reminder and jot down one financial positive from your day. Micro habit number 5, automate your finances. Warren Buffett famously said, "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." I take this principle further. Do not save and invest what's left after spending, but spend what's left after saving and investing. If you're still watching, you're serious about transforming your finances this year. In the next segment, I'll share the one automated system that tripled my savings rate without requiring any additional discipline or willpower, plus 4 more habits that could dramatically accelerate your wealth building. I've set up an automated system where every month, a fixed portion of my income goes directly into savings and investment accounts before I can spend a penny. This has benefited me in 2 ways. First, I consistently grow my finances without having to remember manual transfers. Second, automation prevents impulsive purchases that derail financial progress. Micro habit number 6, get specific with financial goals. Every year, I write down one big financial goal with extreme specificity. General intentions like save more money aren't effective. Instead, I set precise targets. Save $30,000 for a down payment on my forever home by December 31st, 2025. Being specific with financial goals helps break them down into manageable milestones. For example, saving $30,000 in 2 years means putting away $1,250 monthly. This clarity creates a roadmap that makes the goal feel achievable rather than overwhelming. Micro habit number 7, audit your spending in 3 buckets. I've made spending audits a cornerstone habit, quarterly for my business and monthly for personal accounts. Every expense falls into one of 3 categories. Fundamental, essential needs like housing, basic food, utilities. Fun, lifestyle choices like dining out, entertainment, non-essential shopping. Future, investments in growth and future self, including education and investments. This isn't about restriction, it's about intentionality. My spending tracker shows me in real time how I'm doing against my goals and exactly how much I have left to spend. Unlike what some say on social media, budgeting isn't like being on a strict diet. It's incredibly empowering, regardless of income level, to have clarity about where your money goes. Micro habit number 8, learn something new about money weekly. Warren Buffett puts it perfectly. The more you learn, the more you earn. Each week, I block out just 1 hour, maybe during lunch or after dinner, to learn something new about personal finance. Currently, I'm studying behavioral finance, understanding how childhood experiences shape our money mindset. It's fascinating how experiences from as young as age 7 influence whether someone becomes a confident investor or feels anxious about spending. Every bit of financial knowledge compounds, whether it's learning about a new investment opportunity or understanding how to negotiate better. Micro habit number 9, stop caring about financial opinions. Everyone cares about others' opinions to some extent, but this can be particularly damaging with finances. Many people make poor financial decisions to impress others or maintain appearances. When I'm tempted to make a financial decision based on others' opinions, I ask myself, in the grand scheme of achieving my life's financial goals, how important is this person's opinion? If the answer is not very, I refocus on my own financial values and priorities rather than external validation. Micro habit number 10. Master the art of saying no financially. Learning to say no has been challenging for me, but it's transformed my finances. Psychologists call it the yes trap, the deep-rooted feeling that we should always say yes to requests and opportunities, even when our financial plates are already full. These next 7 habits might surprise you because they're not what most financial experts talk about, but they've been crucial to my wealth-building journey. Stay with me, because habit number 12 alone has the potential to double your income within a year if implemented correctly. The consequences of the financial yes trap include money stress, budget derailment, and missed opportunities that actually align with our goals. What helped me most was getting crystal clear on my financial priorities. When you know exactly what you're working toward financially, it becomes easier to say no to anything that doesn't support those goals. Micro habit number 11. Invest in yourself. The best investment isn't in stocks, real estate, or cryptocurrencies. It's in yourself. The returns on self-investment compound, just like financial investments, with benefits accumulating over time. Whether you're pursuing education, improving your skills, or practicing self-care, putting yourself first is always a sound investment. Your knowledge, skills, and well-being are assets that can generate returns for decades to come and can never be taken away from you. One of the best self-investments I've made recently has been dedicating time to learning about data analysis. Being able to understand and interpret data is becoming essential in almost every industry, and it's helped me make better informed financial decisions. Just a few minutes daily of focused learning has dramatically improved my financial decision-making. Micro habit number 12. Create multiple income streams. Most millionaires have multiple income sources. It's a cornerstone of building wealth. If one income source takes a hit, others can compensate, keeping your cash flow healthy. Today, my income comes from various sources: content creation, investments, affiliate marketing, and digital products. If you're wondering how to create additional income streams, inventory your skills, experiences, and interests, then consider how to monetize them. Resist the temptation to launch multiple streams simultaneously. Start with one additional income source, and once it's self-sustaining, move on to other opportunities. This focused approach prevents overwhelm and increases your chances of success. Micro habit number 13. Simplify financial decision-making. Steve Jobs wore his iconic black turtleneck and jeans daily. Mark Zuckerberg does something similar with his gray t-shirts. Both had the same idea. Wearing uniform outfits reduces decision fatigue, saving mental energy for more important matters. I've applied this principle to my finances by creating systems that minimize day-to-day financial decisions. I use the same investment strategy consistently rather than constantly chasing new opportunities. I automate bill payments and recurring expenses. I have predefined rules for discretionary spending. These systems save time and mental energy while improving financial outcomes. Consider what financial decisions you can streamline or automate to reduce friction and cognitive load. The less you have to think about routine money matters, the more bandwidth you'll have for strategic financial decisions. Micro habit number 14. Network with financial intent. I recently interviewed an entrepreneur who built a $10 million business in his first year. His secret? Strategic networking. He reached out to 50-plus people monthly, asking for introductions and advice. He emphasized the who factor in financial success. Often, knowing the right person can unlock opportunities that would otherwise take years to access. I've become more intentional about this, regularly connecting with people who inspire me financially and can potentially open doors. Remember, effective networking isn't just about what you can get, but what you can give. Before reaching out, think about how you can add value to the other person. By being intentional and value-focused, You can build relationships that create financial opportunities both immediately and down the road. Micro habit number 15. Take financial action before feeling ready. There's never a perfect time to start investing, launch a business, or make a career change. You'll never feel completely prepared, and tomorrow never comes. I know we're getting close to the end, but don't click away yet. The final 2 habits I'm about to share are possibly the most powerful of all. Habit number 17 in particular is the one that's consistently helped my audience make the biggest financial breakthroughs. When a good financial opportunity presents itself, I try not to procrastinate. I take a calculated leap of faith and get the first step underway. I may hit some home runs, but I'll also likely make mistakes, which become valuable learning experiences. The key is to trust your judgment and take that first step, even when you don't feel 100% ready. Micro habit number 16. Have regular money conversations. Research shows that over 45% of Americans don't discuss finances with family, friends, or partners. Yet 66% believe that conversations about money are key to achieving financial freedom. Most people avoid money discussions, but achieving financial goals requires communication. These conversations don't have to involve comparison. They can focus on understanding financial values and learning strategies from others. Start financial conversations casually by asking open-ended questions. I've been thinking about investment strategies lately. How do you approach yours? Or, I'm curious how you budget for travel while still saving for the future. Be willing to share your own experiences too, making it a two-way exchange. Micro habit number 17. Apply the 1% progress rule. This final habit has been transformative for my financial journey and for thousands in my audience. The rule is simple. Make small, consistent 1% improvements to your financial situation each month. This could mean increasing your savings rate slightly, trimming a few expenses, finding creative ways to boost income, or learning one new financial concept. Even tiny 1% improvements compound dramatically over time. After a year of monthly 1% improvements, you're not just 12% better. Due to compounding effects, you're looking at transformative change. The power lies in consistency and patience. Most people overestimate what they can achieve financially in a month, but vastly underestimate what they can achieve in a year of consistent small actions. These 17 micro habits aren't about making dramatic overnight changes. They're about creating a sustainable system of small actions that, when applied consistently, lead to remarkable financial results over time. Remember, financial success isn't about timing the market perfectly or finding the next crypto moonshot. It's about showing up daily, making slightly better decisions than yesterday, and letting time work its magic through compound growth. Think about where you want to be financially by December 31st, 2026. Now, break that down into quarterly targets. What micro habits from this list could you implement in the next 90 days to move toward those targets? Most people set annual financial goals but never review them. Be different. Set a calendar reminder right now to review your progress at the end of each quarter. You don't become your financial goals. You become what you measure. So measure regularly and adjust as needed. Here's my challenge to you. Don't try to implement all 17 habits at once. Pick just 3 from this list that resonate with you most and commit to practicing them daily for the next 30 days. Once they become automatic, add 1 or 2 more. Small, consistent actions are the true secret to financial transformation. If this video has helped you think differently about achieving your financial goals, please hit that like button. It really helps others find this content. Subscribe for more practical financial advice, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss next week's video on the exact investment strategy one use to generate passive income. And I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 17 micro habits are you going to implement first? Drop a comment below, and I'll personally respond with advice tailored to your situation. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you don't need to do extraordinary things to achieve extraordinary results. You just need ordinary actions performed consistently over time. I'll see you in the next video.